This is the 7th class we're doing, but I'm going to try to get in like a couple of more before I start focusing on getting ready and prepared to go to Amsterdam and doing the things that I need to do. So these will be the last couple of classes. But this one is going to be more about like talking about what I was channeling earlier, because I went into a deep meditative state. And hey guys on Instagram, how are you? So if anybody wants to stay on Instagram, you could stay there. And then there's I was asking if anybody wants to come join the Zoom, because tonight's class is going to be about some information I channeled earlier. And I went into a really deep meditative state. Hi everybody. I went into a really deep meditative state, and so it was kind of like the information I was getting was pretty intense, actually. And it was all positive, though. That's the thing, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you guys a few things of what I heard, but the class tonight that I'm going to focus on is because I really want to get you guys to focus on a positive state of mind. And you can join the Zoom, you guys. You can. Please, if you join, you have to respect the rules of the classes, which is basically if I'm in the process of teaching something, just everybody mutes their microphones. Everybody's very respectful with each other. So I don't, everybody here paid for the classes. So if you guys want to join the Zoom, you can tonight. But like I said, only if you're serious and you're going to take it serious, okay? So I'm going to give you a chance to think, like, do I really want to do it or not? And if you do, let me know now and you guys can join the Zoom. But I'm not just going to accept just anybody, okay? Understand? So I'm trying to offer, giving you guys, actually, matter of fact, giving you guys the opportunity here. This is the Zoom right here. It's the same as being in it. So you guys could just listen from here because, Tarita, okay. All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second, okay? 1 second. Yeah, it's, I can't, all right, you know what? I can't, all right, I'm just going to keep everybody on here because I can't, seem to get people in there. So how's everybody doing?
Good. Doing good. Good.
Everybody's doing okay?
All right, I could be better.
Okay. So I want to explain like what's going on with everybody. Like, so you guys are all, obviously everybody's going through their own transition in life and going through what they are experiencing right now. And because I really just want to make tonight about like giving you guys like hope. So what I want to do is like maybe if you guys have something to talk about, or maybe something that you're experiencing that you need help working through, and you could share with us, and we'll work on it together. But most of all, I for myself want to tell you what I channeled earlier. From beings. They were beings, right? They're like telling me like they're the council. Like I was hearing all this stuff, and at first I'm like, oh, this is probably me just talking to myself. But it wasn't. It wasn't me talking to myself, because they sounded very smart in my head. And when it's not you because of the way they're talking. Like I was hearing people talk to me like it wasn't people, it was entities. And so the main thing that I want to say that they told me, like they were telling me, is that when we right now they just all right, so the way I was described it is that there's like a council, right, of different beings from different parts of the universe, or whatever you want to call it. So like you could say the boss of each planet kind of thing, right? And they were working together to help humanity through this next stage, these next steps. And if it feels heavy right now, it's because it's we talk about the great reset, the shift and all that. Yeah, that's all happening, yes. But what I mostly was told, like, is there's people that are here to help other people. There's people here to work for God. There's people here to help themselves. There's all types of levels of people in every type of state. Everybody's doing their own thing, right? Everybody's doing something. And also, of course, the main thing they talked about is the fact that there are beings that are here to project fear onto us, and that now they called it the reptilian brain. They didn't say it was the reptilians because they were like not specifically pointing to anyone saying it's their fault, but they were saying it's the reptilian brain, which is the left brain is the logical, wanting everything to be logical and wanting it to be like, just staying the same and like not wanting to use your intuition and just seeing things for what they are instead of knowing that you're connected to a bigger plan, a bigger like force field, because he said, oh, it might have been him. I heard like that. So right now, their main message was that those of you who know that you are connected to your intuition, which is the right brain, and you are connected to that your responsibility, first of all, nobody's imposing on anybody's free will. I kept hearing that. You do what you want to do. We're not here to tell anybody what to do. We're just trying to give you some guidance, and that guidance was mostly that those of you who are tuned into the right brain, which is the intuition and love and peace and all that stuff, and wanting to work together and wanting to heal the planet and to ascend and all that, to try to focus mainly on that and try not to even get yourself even a little bit entangled in the fear-based state of mind. That's how I was hearing it. So to stay in that, here's the thing. With everything that's going on in the world, like, I don't talk about it because, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Nobody really knows what's going on. Sorry, I put some vitamin C on my face and I forgot to peel it off. But with all this stuff that's going on in the world, the main thing that, like, I kept getting was, like, no matter what is going on in the world, we as light workers, as healers, as empaths, as starseeds, we have to really stay focused at the light. See, the thing is, when we get focused with them, with them, whoever they are, not them, us, it's not that. When we get focused with that dark fear, scared to live, right? Scared to go out, scared to be adventurous, scared to get out there. Because I get in that fear state myself sometimes to the point where I'm afraid to meet new people. I'm afraid to give my heart to someone. I'm afraid to be adventurous because I'm afraid what if I go and what if I'm meditating in the woods and a bear attacks me? Here's the left brain, that logical, fear-based brain, where earlier I said I should go out into the woods by my home right here and meditate. And that was the free thinking me. And then that side of me, that's the logical, oh my God, gotta be careful state, was like, but what if a fox just comes and jumps on me while I'm closed? I have my eyes closed and I'm meditating. What if a bear just comes and like scratches my face off? This is the left side of the logical fear-based mind, that reptilian brain. But the free side of me wanted to be literally naked in the woods. So I'm telling you guys, the start of this class is no matter what is going on in your life, and I cannot tell you how important this is for yourself, and it's important for me, so I'm going to share that with you. No matter what is going on in your life, as much as we want to fix everything and fix everyone, the message tonight is work on focusing on the vibration of healing, joy, and love, because the earth right now is being exposed to all this fear-based stuff so that people can wake up. Without all of the bad stuff or the bad guys imposing their agendas on us, and this is now, I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about without them exposing us to fear and and imposing their agendas on us. And for whatever reason, whatever their agendas may be, is how I literally heard it. We don't know what their actual goal is, but whatever it is, oh, humans, you are highly protected. This is literally how they told me. So everyone here needs to understand, no matter the fear that is spread upon the earth or on your mind or on your consciousness or whatever you're going through, whatever experience you're experiencing right now, that you're afraid you're never going to get through, try to remain focused in the faith, because every time you stay focused on the faith, every time you send that vibration to us, therefore you attract us, and we come to you and we assist you in your next journey, your next steps. When you focus on the, I don't know if it's going to happen, I'm scared, you are attracting those types of entities, those energies, those vibrations, and therefore they will continue to feed fear into your mind, and you will never get through whatever stages you're going through right now. They will keep feeding you lies. They will keep lying to you. It's, you call it the devil, call it the demons, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's bad energy. And when we are confident in ourselves and we are ready to make a change, and especially humanity right now, every single one of you will be strongly tested at the very exact moment when things are about to get better. We will be thrown all of these up. Without that negativity, we cannot wake up to how positive things are possible and how they can be. And the fact that with all this negativity that's going on in the world, the fact that so many people are waking up and spreading love, that should tell you something about humanity right there. We, at the worst times, began to spread love, have faith, hope. People are waking up. There's people being happy. There's people joining groups and meditating and all this stuff. And it's not about, oh my God, new age, hippie, look at me, I'm so spiritual. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing. It's all about people waking up to the positive, the love, the vibration of healing, of hope, of faith. Stay focused in that. And I promise you, and we promise you that you will be okay. Do not ever, and I'm going to say I'm hearing this so strongly, do not ever for a moment think that we do not protect you, because we do. You don't see it. At night, when all these little creatures try to creep into people's homes and their auras and their energy, how do you think they are stopped from harming you? We put a barrier of protection around you, and we make sure that they, whatever they or whoever they may be, everything they do is but an illusion. You see what I'm saying? It's such an illusion that it can't touch you. In their minds, oh my God, we're doing so much. And here's the thing, when you focus on that negativity, you give them, it's like a channel. You open up a channel for them to affect your positive aura. Now, I don't know why I'm being pushed to focus on this, but all of the people in the world who are depressed, who are sad right now, who are lonely, they're feeding those negative entities. They're feeding, not unknowingly. It's not like they're like, oh, here, feed off me. Nobody knows. I didn't know. Nobody knows when they're sad, what they're doing and who they're feeding and what. Nobody knows. But here is why every single one of you needs to understand that this is your mission and your chance to change that. We are not, I'm literally hearing, we are not here right now in this moment by accident. And I gotta tell you, the feeling I'm getting inside of me, it's almost I'm so peaceful right now. I'm in a daze. I'm ooh. But it's the kind of peace where I finally understand now. All of that pain, all of the stuff, it's there because we create it. We create it, right? We create it constantly in our minds. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. Well, I suck at this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But what if? But what if the more we give light to that, the more the darkness will step forward and they will fuck our whole shit up. And that's why I tell you tonight, and I'm going to close this off with a... Whatever you are going through, whatever you are afraid of, I please want you to understand when you have this fear, just try for a moment to stop it and see and feel our energy of love, protection, and light all around you. Remember that God, that which you call God, the creator of everything. And when we say everything, we mean everything. That means bad things too. Will not let you experience things that are not for your highest good. Nobody is here to punish us. Nobody is here to harm us. And I can tell you that for a fact. So starting this night telling you, do not live in fear. Do not allow the fear to get you. If there are things that you're watching, people you're speaking to, things you're eating, things you're drinking, maybe even smoking or doing, that do not make you feel safe. Free will. All you have to do is turn the other way and walk away from it. You have a choice. You always have had a choice. And no one is here to take those choices away from you. Nobody. Nobody. Because at this time, I'm going to say one more thing, because I am hearing this and I need to get this out, or it's going to be on my mind the whole time. Because at this time, you will be tested fully tested. You will. And we can, as a collective here in this class and wherever else, I have had people that are going through these experiences spiritually and every other way that have told me many different versions of the same story. Different versions of the same story. This is happening. I'm going through this, and this happened in my job, and that happened to my boss, and my sister, and my daughter, and my niece, and my mother, and God. Because this is the test. The test of shifting to what you want in your reality. Not allowing that which is around you to disturb your reality, because your reality is created by you, and what you give power to is where you will be energetically and vibrationally. If you choose to leave those vibrations, you can do this and no one can stop you. Your reality is your reality, remembering that it is your story. And what is around you is but white noise. And you can silence that white noise. And no matter how, and I'm going to tell you this, and I know you worry. I know you worry. You worry. I know I want to leave this situation, but I can't because I don't have enough money. Well, if I leave, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? But always knowing that when you go towards your truth and you seek what is truly valuable to your inner being, your inner spirit, your enlightenment, your connection to the source of light and love, we will always support you and send you opportunity after opportunity. If what you're doing is vibrating in the right vibration, we will never leave you down. We will never leave you alone. You will always have us. So I need you, we need you to understand that you are loved. Because you've forgotten sometimes. You forget how supported and how loved you are. And a lot of people are grateful right now, but a lot of people are not. And that's okay. We're not judging the people that are or aren't. Nobody is better than one or the other. Everyone is on their own journey. That is why I say again and again, your responsibility is not to wake them up, to change them. You spread the message, you share the knowledge. What people do with it, that is their choice. Theirs. Just do what's right for you. So this way, because when you do what's right for you, it's the least selfish thing you can do. People think doing, I'm not talking about this self-love bullshit that you see out there. I'm not even talking about all that. I'm talking about do what's right for you. Live your life right for you, truthful and honest and loving. Because when you do that, guess what? No one around you who is not living in that same energy can stay around you. They will get annoyed by it. Oh, she's so positive. Oh my God. I can't believe how positive she's so annoying. Look at her eating healthy and stuff. They won't like it, and you will be drawn to your soul tribe, and you will together raise the vibrations of this earth, of this planet. And not only that, because when you raise the vibrations here, you are in turn raising vibrations in all of the universe, and all of the universe fears and feelings and joy. We feel it all. We feel it all, which is why I tell you, when we think thoughts of negative sadness, and you know when they say a spirit attachment, family members that passed on, where you're worried about them and you're crying about them and you can't accept the fact that they transitioned. It's not easy to lose somebody. We know this. But when you think those thoughts, remember, it is like a invisible thread that you're connected to, and out of your consciousness comes these threads, and these threads are linked to all of these souls, and especially your family souls, especially those souls who are connected to you over and over, incarnations and reincarnations and past lives and current lives and future lives. They are linked to you. So your thoughts literally travel to them and they feel it. And sometimes you don't allow another being who's moved on and transitioned to move on to their mission, which is they need to focus on themselves and heal themselves. But they're so busy trying to fix and help you that you are stopping their progression. And I'm not blaming you and saying stop doing that. I'm telling you to think of your thoughts, because as you think, those thoughts are being sent off. It's like a piece of mail. You send a bad letter to somebody, fuck you, I hate you, you stupid bitch, I hate you, and the letter goes out, and then you say, I don't want that. You run to the post office and he's like, sorry, mail's been delivered. Now you have to wait for the mail to get to the post, the person to open it. They read it. Oh my God. And now you have to wait for a response. And that is exactly how your thoughts work. That is exactly how manifestation works. That is exactly how feelings work and emotions. They get sent out. The universe picks it up, reads the letter, goes, oh, she's unhappy. Let's send her some more unhappiness. Phew. I don't know why I just feel so down today. Oh my God, everything's out there. Because you just brought, when you do positive, it comes back to you the same way. So with that being said, I want you guys to have hope and faith for yourselves and for humanity. Never letting go of the fact that you are powerful beings and you are connected to the universe. And we are protecting you. And so you have nothing to fear. At the end of the day, those who seek to gain from their own agendas, do not think that they will get away with it for long. This is karma. And we work with the system of the universal laws and karmic reactions to every action. So whatever they do for their own agendas, whether it be the elite, I don't give a shit who it is, whatever they do, don't worry about it. Everything they do, it will be brought back onto them. And you have nothing to fear. Just focus on your own vibrations, your own healing. When you heal yourself, you heal what's around you. Okay? So focus on that vibration of healing yourself and loving yourself and having faith and hope for yourself, because through that, you will teach others how to do the same. People will see your actions and they will take an action to react the same way that you are acting, and everybody will get along in unison. And if not in the whole world, at least in your world for now. Right? So I'm going to disconnect from the energy. All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling?
Magnificent.
Magnificent. Okay, bitch.
Magnificent,
Okay.
baby. Magnificent.
Okay. Who else is feeling magnified scent, right? Magnified scent. You know, I just, who else?
I'm almost there.
Who that is? Almost there. Almost there. People gonna come from everywhere. Almost there. All right, who else?
That was deep.
Yes. Oh, I gotta. You know what? Lolo, I'm gonna have to rewatch
Yes.
that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I have no clue.
Yeah, it was.
I'll rewatch it. Let me just tell you guys what you guys don't understand is today I've been laying on the bed and just doing like a regression type of thing, and I put the blanket on my eyes and the blanket on top of me, and I'm gonna tell you I was freezing the whole time, and I went into a trance, and I was like, fuck, I should have recorded that because I was talking. Like I was saying mad things. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Then I was like, all right, I see what. Remember when Erin said that it's gonna be going fast? I already know I'm gonna channel some. Ooh, let's do this, baby. I'm ready.
You better keep the red light on.
Whew, I'm ready. I'm strong.
Magnificent, baby.
Yes, let's get it. Magnificent, motherfucking spectacular. That's how you know that's not me. Look at this ghetto bitch, and then who the fuck is that girl that's talking? She's like, la 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 la. Like she like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like singing my words and shit when I'm
That was deep though. I mean, I listen to Abraham, so like I know like it's deep. Like it connected so much. I have a question about vibration, but I'll do that. I'll do that another time.
Okay. Magnificent, somebody's saying.
That shit was on point.
Yeah. I'm happy because this is where I want my guys to take me. I told them, take me to the next level. Give me some good information like Abraham Hicks. I'm trying to be on that level, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like on that level. If you guys don't know who Abraham Hicks is, that's not her name. She channels an entity called Abraham Hicks. And you watch that and you listen to the things she says as channeling this entity. And let me tell you, woo! The information is invaluable. Like you will be like learning about yourself on a whole nother level. You listen to that. Remember, those are ascended beings, right? They're ascended beings, and we are their family members. I'm going to tell you, everybody comes from the Elohim, and what people don't, Elohim is not God. Elohim was the creator of us. Ping, ping, right? But God is the creator of all things. That's a whole nother, we're talking that source energy. That's another. Elohim is a part of that creation. And if you guys would have watched that video with me, I posted it on my Instagram and my YouTube, that video I played with Mateos Stefano. Watch these people and they will bring you to a source of understanding and why we were all created as one. Why we needed different races, but we are one with the same blood and the same amount of vertebrae, and there's 33 this and da. It's the connections, because it's all relative and connected, right? But besides all that, how is everybody else feeling here? It's fine, guys. Can you stop arguing about stupid shit? Good, cool. All right. Go ahead, Jason. Please let us know how you're feeling, because I want to know what's been going on with you. We haven't seen you. You've been we haven't seen you in a couple of bit.
I don't know. I feel weird saying this, but like, death has been weighing heavy on my mind lately for some reason.
Death?
Yeah.
Like your own death or someone else's?
Like my own death, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like I don't purposely think those thoughts, but like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll start my day and then it's like, it's weird to say it, but it's like I feel like I'll be feeling like death is near sometimes.
So I'm not gonna say too much, but could it be because of this? Okay. Could it be because of the circumstance, the situation? We already know what it is. We're not going to go there, but could it be because of that? Maybe you feel like the retaliation could be underway. You know what I'm saying? Like, could be kind of like...
I mean, there's something else that I'm currently dealing with that kind of like...
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
With that, but like, not really.
Okay.
but it has to do with some of the same people.
Okay, so we don't, like I said, there's no need to discuss anything, but I do think honestly, it is just, again, remember what we just talked about, to not feed that energy, right? Because and when if you are focusing as much as you can on the loving energy or whatever you're trying to focus on, healing yourself, and you're awakening yourself to that, then you're gonna feel like you're gonna be tested. Again, we're being tested right now. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
I feel like I've been tested. These past 2 weeks I've been tested a lot, and I feel like I've been letting myself down because I have an anger problem, and I'm I'm an Aries. I'm a very passionate person. Mm-hmm. I take my feelings and my love to a whole nother level, I take that personal. Mm-hmm. So when people do certain things and I don't agree with, and I feel like I'm being disrespected, mm-hmm. I feel the need to hurt those people who done hurt me or disrespected me. Or
so Aries is the planet of chaos and conflict, and I'm gonna tell you, when Aries, the god Aries, when Chiron attacked him, he went and got revenge, and it's like the planet of revenge, right?
Yep.
And being that you're in a situation in your environment, let's say, for instance, not saying that it's crazy out there, but it is, right? Like, technically it is, because as soon as you step out of your house, it's like the concrete jungle. You got to protect yourself. You got to be on guard. You got to be on point. You, not only that, have to be like a fucking mad genius almost to survive that shit. It's like a puzzle every day, right? You're in the puzzle, and like you have the blindfolds on, and you're walking trying to figure out which way to go, left or right, every single day. And because you're in that environment, and because you went through and experienced what you experienced, and you have to feel all the time like you have to constantly protect yourself, right? Because I'm not seeing this as a state of revenge thing from you. I'm seeing it more as a self-preservation thing, right? Like, I'm trying to preserve myself. I don't want to die, right? I don't want to die, and I feel attacked, and then it turns into a paranoia state of being, and now you're constantly on the lookout. And because in a past life you 100% were either in a war or in a battle, and I am seeing you fighting in a battle, and 100% that's what it's going to feel like in this lifetime. And so I want you to try and do one thing, and I know this is hard to do, guys, but if you could try to understand, just because we're good people doesn't mean everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the most sensitive, clearest way I could say it. Just because we're loyal and we give our full love and light and heart to everybody, just because we do that, we cannot expect the same from other people. And remembering that at some point we were pieces of shits too. We did some fucking foul shit too, right? But it's okay. We changed. That is the difference. We're trying to change and become for the betterment of ourselves and humanity. And when you're doing that, the old you will always come back to be tested and reviewed. It happens to me all the time. Here I am living as honest and loyal as peaceful. And don't think I will get a message from somebody and be like, I have a surprise for you. And I'll read it and I'll think like, maybe they have like a good surprise for me. Like I can get something nice out of it. And then I'll read it and it's trying to bring me back to exactly what I am not escaping from, what I left behind because it didn't serve my highest good, right? The same thing with you, Jay, and everybody else in here. As you are working on healing yourself, others won't understand this. They're not going to accept it. They will make you feel like shit about it.
Yes.
Like you're some corny ass pussy who, and I'm going to put it the ghetto way. Look at this pussy ass, you know what? Motherfucking trying to be all fucking loving light. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know why? It's not even you know why. It's you know what? Here's the thing though. Here's the thing though, Jay. I'm just gonna say I just got taken back right now to bring you some beautiful information. As much as they're saying, as much as they're saying that in your face, when you walk away, they're kind of like, Yo, what he's saying is kind of alright though. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind of hitting me a little bit. Maybe not to each other, cause we're men, we're manly men. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna admit that to each other, but in their mind, somewhere along the way, you struck a chord within them, and if they continue to see you keep doing that and keep being positive and keep being that way, I promise you, and I shit you not, it's like with my family, tough Albanians. Like, fuck that. We yell at each other when we're mad. But I started doing this and working on myself. And every day I was going to doing this and going out. And I'll be back. I'm going to take a healing course and this and that. And they were all like laughing at me. Like, all right, go ahead. I want to take your healing course. But now, later on, when shit happens, guess what? They'll all be like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. But when somebody's sick, can you come over here and heal me because my head is hurting me? And they're dead serious. Can you touch my stomach because my belly hurts? So what do I do if someone, what do you think this means? And as much as they make fun of us, when it comes down to it, they're going to come to you for advice. And so
deep down inside, they really want to do the same thing.
100%.
They're just scared to.
Right.
They're scared to because they're too busy worried about what society thinks. But I don't know. I'm trying to get to a point with myself where it's like nobody can mess with my energy. Nobody can take me out of character. Nobody can. And I feel like every time that test is brought upon me, I keep failing.
You're not failing. Let me tell you something. Tests are not placed upon us by God to say, you stupid idiot, look how dumb you are. When I was trying to get clean, for instance, I kept going back to it. I just didn't know why I couldn't stop going back to it. That was my test. That was to see how strong I am. And now I'm struggling with the food. Like every time I want to fast for the day, I'll go until like 5, 6 o'clock, and somebody's tapping me right here. I'll go till 5, 6 o'clock, and boom, I get hungry, and I just stuff my face, and I'm like, fuck, man, I could have did it. Then I don't eat for the rest of the day. You see what I'm saying? Whenever we're trying to level up in any form, that's not a punishment. That's actually a really great thing because it's strengthening you and leveling you up. What you want to know is that every time you quote unquote fail, you're actually becoming stronger in that process. Because you're learning every time you fuck up, right? When you make the mistake over and over again, consciously or subconsciously, you're not knowing this, but you're looking back and going, all right. Like for me, okay, what makes me go out and like be stupid and act crazy and drink and, oh, I know, clubs and bars. I can't go to clubs and bars. I'm fucked. Like, I can never go to a club and a bar. Because when I do, I have a couple of drinks, shake ass real, and bitches be acting like a ghetto bitch all over again. So I got to get back in the, right? So if I go somewhere like that, to a club or to a bar, I have to be with people who are on my level. They're not there to get crazy, not there to get twisted. Why I'm telling you this? Because you need to understand, when we're going through a different phase, a different journey, and we're sending, here's the thing, sooner or later, Jay, you're going to be in this environment, and here's 2 things are going to happen, and I'm going to say this right now. Now that you are changing in these levels and all that stuff, all this stuff you're talking about, fear and death, that's just, I'll call them the voices, we'll call them the voices. They're just trying to scare you, because ain't nothing going to happen to you. I literally just saw like 20 people with their hands over you, like, ain't nothing going to happen to you. I need you to know that. Because
no, yeah, of course, I believe you 100% on that too. Because I have a few grandparents that passed away. I only have one grandparent left. So yeah, and I know for a fact they're by my side.
Oh, big time, and they don't play that shit when it comes to you. And let me just tell you something. They're like, hello, we've saved your life like many times, like many. And oh my God, I just heard that song. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm just going to say. And the reason why I'm hearing that is because, he actually is saying many men wish death upon me, but like, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm going to protect myself, right? So I'm just going to say, don't let those thoughts get in your way, because right now we are all being tested again. And I know this because of the way that things have been coming at me these past 2 weeks, like you said. Aquarius, Neptune is in retrograde, which means it's going backwards in the sign of Pisces. Pisces, people, are fucking paranoid. They're always like, so the world, somebody's coming after me, somebody's coming after, like, if a Pisces goes into their mind, so mind you, that planet's going in retrograde, so now we're getting in that mode of like questioning everything and what's going on and what am I going to do next and how am I going to do next. Then you got the full moon in Aquarius happening. Aquarius people, they'll meet you and they'll be like, what do you want? Like, they'll stare at you for a minute. They won't even talk. You'll be like, yo, you good? Like, you staring at me. It's mad creepy. And that's because they want to figure you out, right? So that's what's happening. Everybody's feeling this. Everybody, we're finding our truth, right? My heart just went off when I said that. We're finding our truth. So when we're finding our truth, sometimes lies come in, right? You see what I'm saying? Yes. I'm an Aquarius, so I got it. On Keen's World says. And I'm an Aquarius moon. And I'm going to say this. If you look at your chart, you might have a lot of Pisces or Aquarius in it. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So that part of you is like questioning everything. Thank you, Retro. That part is questioning everything. I'm going to tell you, that's why right now, if you're in that state, whoever you may be, whatever your sign might be, we all have a little bit of somebody in our charts. That's why I say I am everyone and everyone is me. Because if you look at the astrological charts and the planets and the places, we're all from different places, different races, but different faces, but our blood runs the same. But Jay, I don't want you to do that to yourself. Whenever that thought comes in, you got to remember what I told you. When I started hearing those negative thoughts and they were trying to scare me and tell me that shit wasn't going to happen and I'm nothing and then I would hear, and this was the night that I went through my spiritual awakening, then I would hear like singing on this side and they'd be like, don't listen. And they would say, no, pay attention over here. Like, it was like two people were battling. One of them was on my left ear going, no, pay attention to me. And this is on God, on my daughter. This shit is exactly what I experienced. And on the right side, I'm hearing somebody go, don't listen to that. It's not real. Florina. And they would be like, yo, Lo, pay attention over here. No, don't listen to that bitch. Like, they were fighting for me to stay there in that darkness. You see? And the more I stood in that darkness, the more...
You know what's funny? Yeah. It's weird that you say that because that happened to me last night. I was sitting down thinking about like everything that was going on. Mm-hmm. And I was like it was almost like two people were battling in my mind with each other, going back and forth with each other, trying to bring me down to the negativity.
It's not like they are. You know, it's not, I'm going to explain it to you. It's not in your mind like, oh my God, it's in my head. It's thoughts that you're picking up. So what I love to do when that happens is go, whose thoughts are these? Because I know they're not mine. So are you okay, bro? Like, I will talk to them like, yo, you good, son? You sound crazy right now. Like, because they'll be like, look, here's how I know. I love ooh, you motherfucker. I swear to God, as soon as I said that, something just fucking pinched my leg. Let me just say something. They don't like for people to know the truth. Just gonna say that. Just another thing, just so you are fully aware of, is they don't like for people to know the truth. They don't want me to tell you that secret right now. And you know what? Now, I'm not just talking to him. I'm talking to everybody right now. Nobody wants to hear. They don't listen. Why do you think I go through what I go through? I'm giving you guys the tools to defend dark forces. Do you know what that is? People are so fucking worried about Shanice from around the block who's trying to beat her ass. Bitch, I'm defending dark forces. Like, I have bigger fish to fry, literally. And I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm giving you the tools to battle dark forces by telling you it takes one thing and one thing only. Do not give them any of your attention. When you hear them, you go, okay, I know that's not me thinking. Have a nice day. Take a walk. Oh my God, this motherfucker knows it's not him. It's not his thoughts. The only way a demon, quote unquote, a negative energy can get to you is by making you believe what? That they're your own thoughts. Once you let them make you believe that they're your own thoughts, now they start the hard work. You're fucking ugly. I'm stupid. I hate myself. Dumb. Boom, boom, boom. What do you think happens to schizophrenic people? You think it's an illusion? No, they allowed a pinch of that inside of them, and now They're having a fucking field day in their head. Ooh, you ugly piece of shit. There was a guy who did a study on over 4,000 schizophrenic patients. Out of all 4,000, 3,800 of them, he did this in the course of 20 years. 3,800 of them, guess what they said? The voices all said the same exact things to each one of them. So what does that tell you? Is there not a force of a legion of a type of entities that are working together that say the same thing? They have no tool besides making you feel like shit about yourself. Remember, if it's the devil or if it's whatever, the only power he has over you is the power you let him have over you. You understand that, right? If we give them the opportunity to get into our minds, they stay in there, is my point. That's how depression happens. That's how anger happens. That's how sadness happens. That's how hate happens. That's how violence happens, right? What do people say? I heard a voice in my head telling me to kill them. And they literally do. So you have to do what? You have to stay as far away from that voice as possible by what? Staying in the love and the light. No matter how much somebody gets on your nerves. I know they're annoying, but you know what? This is how I know it's not my thoughts. And this is a great thing to know, guys. This is power right here. This is how you empower yourself. By knowing their tricks, you can battle them. You can go against them, right? By knowing they come to you in your dreams and use your own family members, your own friends to lie to you and manipulate you. You can do what? You can understand that these energies are constantly on the attack. And it's not just you. Don't take it personal. It's their job. That's what they do. I don't even take it personal. I'm like, all right, bro. Cool. I know you're doing your job. I get it. Just like angels and the light do their job. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's got a job to do. Let the haters hate. Let the people who love. Don't try to change them. You just don't deal with it. It's like setting that boundary, right? If you date somebody and they constantly put you down, they make you feel like shit, and you stay with that person, what are you doing? You're giving that person the opportunity to put you down and to talk to you like that and to treat you like shit. Am I right or am I wrong? Right. So don't give them the opportunity. Block your motherfucking energy. Block your energy from those who do not serve your highest good. And for those who are in a dark place and who are negative thinking and who are not trying to change, it's not about if you're gonna change them or not, but always, no matter what, give them a little bit of information. Like, you know, bro, if you wasn't doing that, then maybe if you connected to the angel, like me, I walked into Starbucks, shit you not, there was a 16-year-old boy who was working there. I walk in, we're talking, and I just said to him, I was like, oh my God, look, that Starbucks coffee just cost $555. And he goes, what does that mean? I said, those are angel numbers. That's how they communicate with you. He goes, what the fuck is an angel number? I said, well, he said, wait a minute. For some reason, like 2 weeks ago, I kept seeing 112, 112. I said, all right, when that happens, that's your angels or your guides communicating with you. So you have to constantly pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. And I told him, sometimes a bird will fly in front of you. He goes, whoa. The other day, a red canary flew right in front of my car. I thought I was going to hit it. I was like, that's a sign from your angels. They're trying to communicate with you. Do you see what I'm saying? Just me saying that to him. It doesn't matter if he looks at me like I'm crazy. Because he'll be like, maybe something will link. Maybe something will connect. And if they don't fuck with it, they don't fuck with it. Okay? Because it doesn't matter how people respond. It's what you give to the universe. And what you give will come right back to you over and over and over again. I promise you that. All that shit will come back to you. I know why. It had to be all about focusing on the love and the light. Because sometimes I will sit here and I'm trying so hard like to stay on that love and light energy. And then sometimes I'll hear voices that'll be like, well, you know, the government's trying to kill everyone. And I'm like, I know they are, motherfucker. I know, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They're like, well, how do you know it's not going to work? What if the world ends? Then that side of me wants to be fear-based. But then, boom, the smart me comes in and says, there's nothing to be afraid of. What's meant to be will be. And all we can do is spread love and hope and faith and have faith and humanity and believe. So that's goes with everything. So when those negative thoughts come in, remember, Jada, look at them like this. Damn, you okay? You got some really dark thoughts. And I know that because sometimes I go downstairs, my nephew will be acting crazy. There's no way I'm going to say something like, oh my God, this fucking kid is loud in my head. I would just say, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, stop talking like that in my head, for real. I don't care what you got going on. You need to get it together. Like, seek therapy, seek help, motherfucker. Quick, you know? Because how can you defeat fear? By not giving it attention. Everything that you give light to brightens up. So if you continue to pay attention to the fear, be scared, keep giving fear attention. It's like, you know, when you give like a fucking dickhead attention or dumbass attention, and they're just like, the more attention you get, like, let's say when a child is acting crazy and they're acting crazy, but I don't want to, and they complain, and you give them attention, they keep acting that way. But then when you're like, I'm gonna just walk away, and when you get your shit together, I'll be back. All of a sudden, they get better. The more you feed attention, you know, I'm gonna explain negative spirits like babies who just like, pay attention to me, like they just don't stop. First of all, they're on the clock 24/7, 48, 72, 45, 365, 45, every day, all day, every day, all day. Because you know what? They violate your free will. The light does not. The light does not violate your free will. They'll just throw in a thought like, that's why you gotta be so tuned into it, because they'll only be like, you're like, you're stupid, you're not gonna make this, you're gonna do this, it's scary, oh my God, what if you get in a car accident, what if you die, what if you go in the water and a shark eats you, or whatever, you know. And then the light will be like, it's gonna be okay. You have to take that and be like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like fucking Janet Brady from the Brady Bunch, when she's just brushing her hair. I think I'll go for a walk outside now, the summer sun's calling my name, I hear you now, you know what I'm saying? Like she's like literally numb to the fucking, you know. That's why they say ignorance is bliss, because when you can just be like, the world is perfect and everything's great. Now, don't be that naive, but you can put yourself in that energy where you say everything's great and everything's perfect, because it keeps you fearless. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So put yourself kind of like in that childlike state of mind. What about children? You'll let a little kid run, and there'll be rocks or something there, or like a little cliff. He's not going to be like, oh, a cliff. He'll just be like, oh, I'll make it. He'll just jump. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we have to be sometimes, like children. Give that energy of a child and just go with, I hate saying go with the flow, because people think I say it because of me. So just go with it, you know, go with it. You feel me? Hi, Gina.
Hi.
So, you know, but besides that, and even I hate that shit. It's like, I can't even use my own saying, like, you know what I'm saying? No, but anybody else want to talk about anything? Anybody experiencing anything they want to talk about, maybe?
Yeah, I had a dream last night.
About what?
So you were in there. We were at like some house, and then like I left the doors open for some reason. And you're like, oh, honey, you left the doors open. You remember that, right? And I was like, oh. And like the snakes are coming in. And then I was like, oh, and we had to go find them. And then I was like, I found them, but they were chasing me. You're like, no, I got it. And we started throwing water on them. And then they all went down the drain. But they were dying. And then frogs came out too with leaves. They were all going down the drain.
So you said I started now. So the way I'm looking at that, and I'm sure everybody else caught that too. You said the snakes were coming after you, and, you know, snakes are considered snakes in the grass, trying to, you know, get in there and be sneaky. And then I threw water, which you could see like as holy water, and I just threw it at them like, yeah, go away. And they went away. And so I was teaching you that in life and in your dream state and in every reality, to always know that just, you know, throw the metaphorical water at them and they'll be gone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then I was like, did you get them? You were like, you kept saying what you always say, but I couldn't understand it in the dream, because every time I asked you, wait, repeat that, you'll start laughing.
Wait, say what? What did I say?
I don't know. Hold on, let me go get my book first, because I wrote it down.
Because I wrote it down. I love it. I love it. A real school. Did you do your homework, students? I'm going to come in there with a stick and beat you all. No, I'm kidding. Punishments. Everybody hands out. No. Just go with it. Yes. Nah. Lola, you already know where I'm going to. I'm trying to be serious right now because, you know, it's closet. Go ahead.
You kept saying, you always say, should you not?
Should you not? I should you not?
Yeah. And you were laughing.
Why the fuck did you write that down? You see, oh my God. You see, but yo. I do say that a lot, though.
Yeah, you were saying it in the dream, but I couldn't hear what you were saying. And then you kept laughing, and then I woke up, and I was like, what did she say? And then the word came to me, and you were saying, should you not?
Should you not? Should you not? Should you? Maybe I was saying, I should you not? Just throw the water at them. They'll go away. You have nothing to be afraid of. I shit you not. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just looked at the Instagram. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I look crazy. All right, anyway, don't get me giggling, please, God, because you know how I am. Once I start giggling, it's over. We're not stopping. All right, so I couldn't watch it die. You couldn't watch it die? Oh, yeah, what is it, black cat? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go on Instagram because now we're going to get personal in the classes, and we can't, you know, I'm sorry. I'm glad that you guys were a part of the first part. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.